All right, I don't do one of these quite often, but I decided to do this one because it is slated for demolition. We are in Lisle, Illinois. It's an abandoned shopping center. I will get down from this plot here. The reason why I'm up here is because this plot of land right here has two entrances. There's one right here, and then there's one on the other side of those bushes, and I think there's one that goes out into the main road. I don't know what this was, so if you guys are following me on Facebook, same name, I post photos when I take photos of places, and if I come up with any information, I will post some information there. But I've driven past this place a few times, and I never stopped to actually take any photos or videos. And like I said, the main reason why I decided is because this place is slated for demolition. Now, there are signs on the property that are 1 hour customer parking, so I don't know when this place got boarded up, but it does appear, oh, there's a dock back here too. It appears that it must have happened within the last few years. As I said, I don't know too much detail, so I will dig a little deeper if I can to figure out what used to be here, and I will add that all into the information on the Facebook page, Duramax RS. I am in several groups, so I do share into groups. So if you don't come across my Facebook page, if you come across my post in one of the groups, please hit that like button, follow my page, because as I said, I post photos there. Anyway, I will try to do a quick walkthrough of the back, and that way we will swing around on the other side of the property. And look at that camera up there, is missing the cover. Oh, so it does turn into a residential area out the back. I'm assuming people come over here and are dumping stuff. So looks like they got a pond back here. I'm actually very interested to see this. This might end up being my longest video ever. Sorry about that, guys, but look at that. Ah, man, something has to live in here. There has to be something in here. Wow. No railing on this dock. I'm assuming that they probably had it stolen. There's the dock plate. Yeah, there has to be like frogs or something in this water. No doubt about it. But this is the back dock. Here's the light for the trailer. Very interesting. I am amazed by this. I've never seen anything like this before while exploring. So I'm gonna try to be quick, because I don't know what kind of police are here in Lisle. But look at this beautiful fire hydrant access for the neighborhood. You gotta look for it. Even though they marked it, it's still. So a little bit about me that you guys don't know. I actually was becoming a firefighter. I went through EMT school, was gonna get into paramedic school, and went through the fire academy and got injured. So that was the end of my firefighting career. So I always look for hydrants when I'm in areas. The last shopping center I did the same thing. I found the fire hydrant that was leaking, and I mentioned it in the video then, but I don't think I mentioned anything. Somebody had a little fire going over here. Looks like they were burning some furniture. So I'm wondering if these frames here came with that set that's down there. But overall, we got a pallet that's smashed. And as I mentioned, they are planning on demolishing this center and redeveloping it. I don't know 100% what the plan is, but I'll dig a little bit deeper into it. I was watching something and this place came up. I was actually very shocked. I'm like, I'd driven past this place recently too. That was the crazy part about it. no, I mean, there's a little bit of a label scar, but you can't tell what it is. So hopefully I can grab something off of Google Maps, see what used to be here. But there is an active business right in front of it, so people are utilizing the parking lot from it. I might have to zoom out a little bit, but in my opinion, that's kind of crazy. Oh, this is a bank over here. Hopefully nobody gets excited about me recording. So obviously they have no trespassing signs posted. I'm not entering the building, so as far as I know, we are safe. But here is the parking lot, and as I said, oh, there's a window over here. I don't know. If anything, I'll add it to the video. But yeah, I mean, there's label scars on the building. Oh, I can actually make one out now, finally. So over here used to be a cleaner right in there. That's interesting. I'm gonna see if I can find out who might be demolishing this, and maybe they will grant me access to check out the stores and stuff. I haven't tried that ever, so it's interesting. This had to have been the grocery store where we were in the back with the dock. It looks like the doors didn't close well because they had to add extra wood to it. Don't know anything, but yeah, as long as the property is open like this one is, you have vehicles in this parking lot, you cannot get trespassed from here unless they've asked you to leave, and there is nobody here to ask me to leave. Not that I want to argue that point with a cop, but there is nobody here to tell me to leave, and I am not going inside of the building, so for the most part I should be safe. At least that's what I like to think. But we are going to, so this used to probably be the cart corral, I'm assuming, because there's the secondary, oh, we can read some labels here. So this probably was the other side of this store. I'm assuming it was a grocery store. You have the cart corral area here. My favorite thing, potholes. You guys know I love potholes. But here's another double door area. This used to be Johnny's Red Hot Gyros. Gyros. Yeah, however people want to say the proper term. This looks like it was a salon, and obviously there's something on the end that we might be able to read. Cannot read any of these, but they got camera in use, probably. What does that say? Ice cream. So it looks like this used to be an ice cream place. There's a camera right there. Apparently it's working. I don't know. There's a guy cutting the fence across the street. I think that's another abandoned place. I'm just kidding. That one actually is not. But this has been here for a few days now. You can see that the property is just falling apart. Did a video of a McDonald's that's been abandoned for a few years, and it's the same thing. I don't know if this is stolen. I don't know what the whole ordeal is, but the battery still works on it. That is crazy. And it looks like it has 1,751 miles on it. That's kind of funny. But yeah, there it is. This is not my longest video. I actually stopped talking. Got sewer collapsing over here. There is a sign here. I wonder if this is the public meeting sign. No, it's not. So there's some information on there. It looks like they probably try to sell it. I'm very interested to find out what used to be on the corner. Because I thought it was going to be a 7-Eleven, but 7-Eleven is right across the street. So probably some sort of fast food restaurant maybe. But I am going to go and take my photos now of the place, and unfortunately can't read all the label scars. But like I said, I will be posting all the information about this place on Facebook with my photos. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Bye-bye.